Raj, who's the Chief Financial Officer of SKS Microfinance, joins us right now from Hyderabad. Good to have you, Mr. Raj. Thanks so much for joining in. It's probably all smiles for you, what the FM announced this budget. The question mark really is, I read the comments in the Economic Times that I believe were given by you or somebody in your company, which said that if indeed this is passed, the bill is tabled and passed, you probably expect anywhere between 600 to 900 crores of recovery. Is this out of the total of 1100 to 1200 crores outstanding that you have? You believe you'll be able to recover 75% of the dues that you had written off earlier if indeed the bill is passed?
Yeah, thanks for having us. The total exposure for us in AP is 1,300 crores, of which 900 crores has been written off, and we have not availed any deferred tax on that. See, not to give any guidance, but just to do an analysis, the point is that we have not been substituted at the, fag end of the market for the customers. So their credit demands have not been met by anyone else in the Andhra Pradesh. So if the bill is passed in the current session, that would override the AP MFI Act, and we get to resume lending and collection efficiency in the AP market. So even if you were to make an assumption that one could collect 50 to 60%, then you arrive at that sum. That's the basis.
The other bit is, one, that yes, maybe you get a figure of anywhere between 500 to 900 crores, as you believe may be the case out of the 1300 crores that you have. The other bit is you did mention that you probably allowed to even start or resume lending in the state of Andhra Pradesh. How comfortable would you be going ahead with it? I mean, because of the fact that there have been some hiccups because of the AP bill that was passed. And two, how rapidly could business expand in AP, considering the fact that you said that there is nobody else who's come ahead and taken your shoes in terms of lending to the borrowers who needed money in Andhra Pradesh?
See, the problem here is we are not able to lend in AP because of the AP MFI Act, which requires that every single credit application has got to be approved by a government authority. And in the last 12-15 months, the gross disbursement has fallen to a few crores compared to 7,000 crores for the last year. So we are legally prevented from doing this. So the MFI Act would give that ability, and we go back. And one thing you need to look at is that even today, 10 to 11% of the women were paying their bills, promptly over the last 15 months without getting any additional funds. The way we would start is we would go out and incentivize right behavior. We'll first start lending to the 10-11% of the women who have paid all their bills, and that sends the strong signal to the rest of the 90% of the women that we are back in business, your financial needs would be met. That would encourage them to start repaying to us. So that's how we would do it in AP.
The total receivables from Andhra Pradesh, Mr. Raj, is nearly about 1,300 crores, and SKS had to write off about 900 crores so far. Is there a possibility that 900 crores that were written off earlier could be reversed once the MFI bill is passed?
No, what we would do is we'll wait for collections, being very conservative. What we would do is we would not reverse it just upon passage of the bill. We'll go back into the fields and collect back the money. Since we have written off, all that would go straight into the bottom line. That would be the approach we would take.
You have also recently received 3 rated pools of securitization, one for rupees 354 crores and 2 totaling to about 200 crores. What is the drawdown, and where will these funds be deployed?
Yeah. See, before that 350 crores, there's another transaction of 250 crores which we have done, out of which is fully drawn down. On the 354 crores, we have drawn down 250 crores, 100 crore is to be drawn down. And as you say, on the third leg of the 200 crores, that is to be drawn down. So we expect to draw it down before March in, and all the funds would be deployed in the non-AP markets. We are in 18 non-AP states, and our book was something like 1,300 crores, drawn, pruned down from 3,500 crores as of October 2010. Idea is to go back to those 18 non-AP markets and then deploy the funds out there. And what is to be noted is that over this 15 months, despite what was going on in AP, we have not seen any change in the collection efficiency or consumer behavior in those 18 non-AP states. And we have had a weighted average collection efficiency of 97%.